Ashok Leyland's BS6 range of vehicles are fitted with a state-of-the-art instrument cluster which displays critical and real-time vehicle-related information for hassle-free driving. It has three major components: gauges, warning lamps, and LCD screen. Let us now understand each of them. There are 4 gauges on the cluster. Speedometer indicates the speed at which the vehicle is being driven. RPM meter indicates the RPM of the engine. Fuel gauge indicates the level of diesel inside the fuel tank. Engine temperature gauge indicates the engine coolant temperature. Warning lamps on the cluster indicate critical information about vehicle health. You should be alert to notice them and must take recommended action for better vehicle performance and safety. Let us understand some critical warning lamps, their impact on vehicle, and recommended actions when they appear on the instrument cluster. NOx. This warning lamp will glow when harmful exhaust gases from the vehicle are above BS6 levels. In such a scenario, contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center for attention. If you continue to drive in this condition, you will notice a drop in pickup. Glowing of this telltale can be avoided by using recommended diesel exhaust fluid. MIL. While driving, if there is an issue in engine or its components which affects emission, this warning lamp will start glowing continuously. In such a scenario, contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center for attention. If you continue to drive in this condition, you will notice a drop in pickup after some time. EDC. When any of the engine-related or exhaust system-related sensors or actuators are not working properly, the EDC lamp will start glowing. You may observe a drop in pickup, speed, or engine RPM, depending on the type of sensor or actuator which is malfunctioning. In such a scenario, contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center. High Exhaust System Temperature Lamp (HEST). Soot in the DPF is burnt using heat from the engine. During this process, at higher soot levels, you may notice that HEST warning lamp will start glowing, which is an indication that exhaust gas temperature in EATS has increased and regeneration is happening in the DPF. In such a scenario, drive the vehicle away from crowded area and ensure there is no combustible material like dry grass or oil near the exhaust pipe. If this is not possible, you can stop the regeneration process by pressing the Regen Inhibit switch. DPF lamp. In light-duty cycle applications like city driving, the heat from the engine may not be sufficient for burning the soot in the DPF. During the course of running, DPF will get choked and DPF lamp will start glowing continuously. In this scenario, it is recommended the driver should carry out park regeneration. If the warning of DPF lamp is ignored and timely regeneration is not done, the soot deposition on DPF will increase further and DPF lamp will start blinking. You will notice a drop in pickup. In this scenario, it is recommended that the driver should carry out park regeneration. If the blinking of DPF lamp is ignored continuously and timely regeneration is not performed, the DPF will get choked completely and DPF lamp will stop blinking and MIL lamp along with stop lamp will start glowing. You will notice a drop in pickup and engine RPM will not go beyond 1300 RPM. In this scenario, park regeneration cannot be performed and you should contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center for attention. DPF inhibit lamp. If the Regen Inhibit is switched on, this telltale will start glowing, indicating that regeneration process has been stopped due to unfavorable surrounding conditions. DEF lamp. If the level of diesel exhaust fluid in the DEF tank is below 10%, DEF lamp along with NOx lamp will start glowing. In this scenario, driver must refill Gulf AUS 32 grade diesel exhaust fluid immediately. Low coolant level. If the coolant in the coolant tank reaches a minimum level, this warning lamp will start glowing. If the vehicle is driven in this condition, it may lead to engine overheating and can damage the engine further. Stop the vehicle and look for any coolant leakage. If possible, try to arrest the leakage and top up with Ashok Leyland recommended Gulf Eurocool Duramax 40 coolant. If leakage is not visible, contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center. Air filter choke lamp. When the air filter is choked, this warning lamp will start glowing. Vehicle pickup will drop. In such a scenario, contact the nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center. Low fuel level. If the diesel in the fuel tank is below 20% of its capacity, a low fuel lamp will start glowing. If the vehicle continues to run in this condition, it may lead to airlock, which will cause severe damages to the fuel pump. You should drive the vehicle to the nearest fuel station and refill only BS6 diesel. Running the vehicle with BS4 diesel or adulterated fuel will drastically reduce the life of each, leading to poor pickup and huge costs of repairs. High coolant temperature. If the engine coolant temperature goes above the operating limit, high engine coolant temperature telltale will glow. You will notice a drop in pickup. In such a scenario, stop the vehicle and check the coolant level, coolant leakages, and fan belt condition. And contact nearest Ashok Leyland authorized service center. LCD screen. The LCD screen is located in the middle of the instrument cluster. It displays important information about vehicle performance and also helps to diagnose various performance-related issues on the vehicle. The home screen shows the following: current, date and time, percentage of diesel exhaust fluid, odometer reading, air pressure in front and rear air tanks, gear indicator, total hours. Press Mode button to go to the next screen, which displays engine oil pressure in bar, vehicle speed, battery voltage. Press Mode button to go to the next screen, which displays distance covered and fuel economy during a trip. You can reset the kilometer to 0 by pressing and holding the Set button. Press Set button to navigate back to the previous screens. During a long halt or overnight parking, it is advisable to turn off the battery isolator switch. After the ignition key is turned off, you should wait for 90 seconds and then switch off the isolator switch, which is located near the battery in MDV trucks and on the dashboard in MDV buses. If the isolator switch is turned off without waiting, each may malfunction and will result in poor pickup of the vehicle. You can also refer to the critical telltale and switches sticker for understanding various telltales and their functioning. The dashboard on Ashok Leyland BS6 vehicles help in holistic monitoring of the vehicle conditions and assist in providing a better and safe driving experience. For more information on instrument cluster, please refer to Ashok Leyland's BS6 Driver Training Handbook and Operator Manual.